welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea. We got up and we headed to our breakfast at the farm, which is just, everywhere has boiled eggs. Everywhere has all this nice array of jellies and jams. There's usually a cereal and muesli oatmeal type option. This place had lots of fun toppings and also homemade skyr, which I cannot say. I'm butchering that. I want to like it. I want to like it so much, but I don't like it. So I started off with coffee and I had some jam and bread on toast, some deviled eggs. Those are not deviled eggs, those are boiled eggs. This is me trying the skyr. I can't roll my R's. But we all had a really good breakfast and really good coffee. And then it was time for me to say goodbye to my little room. It's so dark in Iceland. I feel like all my footage looks so dark, and it's because there is no more light than this. Like, the sun doesn't rise until 9:30 in the morning because it's winter, but here is the sunrise and it's really nice. Now, the drama has already started to happen. It's not real drama. It's just like, oh no, because the hobbit hikers cannot have a trip without something going wrong just a little bit. While I was outside filming some drone footage because I was trying to play with my drone, and everywhere in Iceland is not a drone happy zone. Some of them are definitely drone free and they have signs up until they tell you can't use it here. But I'm not comfortable using it all the time yet, so I decided to practice here. Anyway, this is Abby. Her disc is slipped and it started causing her so much pain that she could hardly stand up. And this was before it got worse. So Laurus called an ambulance to come and pick her up and take her back to Reykjavik. And she works in healthcare, so she was actually doing pretty good. She wasn't freaking out. She was like, hey, I just need to go to the doctor. And we always talk about advocating for our needs on hobbit hiker trips, and that's what she did. And so we're all proud of her, but we all missed her and we hated that she had to go to the hospital and not be with us. We were headed to Seljalandsfoss Waterfall. It was about a 30-minute drive from our hotel, and it's one of the most popular areas in Iceland. Like, it's one of the most popular places to visit because obviously, look at it, it's amazing. It's a 200-foot waterfall, and the water that's being fed to the waterfall comes from a volcanic glacier. And then the walls behind it are granite, the rock wall. You can also walk behind the waterfall. There's a little path that takes you behind it, and you will get wet. So bring a poncho, bring something to change into. Some people left with absolutely soaking wet hair, and some people just got a little misty, but either way, you're not going to come out of there dry. And then not even maybe 20 feet from it, there was another waterfall, and then a little bit longer down the path, another one. Then I turned around and I was like, there's a fucking rainbow. We always get rainbows on hobbit hiker trips. I don't think there's ever been one trip I've been on that I haven't at least seen one rainbow. And I don't mean the one that's like at the waterfall. That one was in the sky. After we walked around, it was a really beautiful, sunny, and not cold day. I decided I wanted like a hot chocolate or something. So there's this little snack shop and souvenir shop by the waterfall, and you can get sandwiches, bagels, donuts, pastries. They also have a little tourist shop. They sell lots of little, blankets and hats and hoodies. Also, after we got back on the bus, I found out the bus has Wi-Fi, which is probably not a good thing for me because it meant that I was just doing work on the bus. And everywhere you go, there are mountains, there are beautiful lava fields, and there are waterfalls just tucked away and hidden. That is a mudslide, and apparently it's fairly new because our guide Laros was like, that wasn't here last time. After we went to Seljalandsfoss waterfall, we headed over to the Skogafoss waterfall, which I hope I'm not messing these up so much. And look, another rainbow. This one has two viewpoints. You can either view it from the bottom, which is the most popular, or you can walk up the stairs to see the top of it. If you go up the stairs to the top of the waterfall, it's about the equivalent of climbing up 5 flights, which isn't really that bad for such a cool view, but I think the view is better from the bottom. That's what she said. That's what I said. I feel like we got so lucky to be able to see all these rainbows, and look, these are all the people climbing up the incline to the top of the waterfall. I don't know if any of my group did that, but I didn't do it. I decided to sit at the bottom just for a minute and kind of relax and just look at it and just kind of be here. And I did a little photo shoot, of course.